We're having new Nikon Z8 image leaks nearly every hour now, so I'm going to update you with the latest image. Here you have the first image of the back of the camera. On the left you see the Z8, on the right the Z9. You can see there's only one change and the rest is all the same. And now let's move on to the first size comparison between the two cameras. On the left you see the big Z9 camera, on the right the Z8, and it's kind of impressive to see that the Z8 can do basically everything the Z9 does, but in a much smaller body size. So I'm really wondering how Nikon is going to sell the Z9 now, knowing that you have a more affordable, more compact Z8 that does the same. Let's see, maybe there will be a firmware update adding new features on the Z9. Now let's move on with the size comparison. Here you see the Z8 compared to Z7II, and the size difference also in that case is quite big. So the Z7II is really very compact, while the Z8 is more of a DSLR kind of size camera. You can also see it in this following comparison with the D850. So it's really nearly exactly the same size. So the Z8 will appeal to all those classic DSLR kind of lovers that want a solid chunky big body that isn't as big as the Z9 but not as small as the Z7II. So I think the Z8 will definitely sell really well. And here you can see the comparison with the Sony A7R5 camera. You can see the Z8 is quite bigger. I really like what Nikon is doing. It's something I hope also Sony will do one day, to offer some kind of bigger size body and not always the same kind of A7 style, having always the same size. As you know, I asked Sony many times to offer also a bigger size body for those kind of people that want to have a really rugged, super resistant, more ergonomic camera that also would have space probably for a top LCD screen and have no overheating issue whatsoever. So I think what Sony has to learn from the Nikon Z8 launch is that there is room also for bigger camera that can do 8K 60p without overheating. I hope this day will come that they will give me a sort of A992E mount body. That would be my dream coming true. So this is it for today. If there's any more leak, I will do a new video, so stay tuned to this channel, subscribe, and I see you soon.